welcome to episode 14 of the Bflycrochet podcast. My name is Julie and I live in the Montreal area in the province of Quebec in Canada. Today is March 9th, 2022. It's a gorgeous day here. Weather seems to warm up, so soon we'll be in the spring and we could enjoy more fun weather than what we have. But we need to take care because they're supposed to have a snowstorm this weekend, so maybe winter is not finished. So you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Ravelry, and Pinterest as Bflycrochet. And you can get in touch with me through my email at bflycrochet@gmail.com. It's been so long since I've recorded. I'm sorry, life gets on my way, so I have like computer issues. I have so much issues that I cannot talk, but it's okay, and I'm so happy to be back on recording and hoping to record more frequently towards the rest of the year. So for today's episode, I have 2 finished objects, 3 whips, 2 new cast on. So it will be a long one. Grab your knitting, your crocheting, or your beverage of choice, but it's gonna be long. So let's start. The first object that I've finished, it's one that I've been putting in hibernation that I did grab back. This is my June, I stopped those in June, so June 2021, and I finished those. So those are from Regia, Perfect Rainbow color in the frozen colorway. I've knit those using DPNs. So I did finish those because at my office, at my daytime job, it was freezing cold in our office, so I could not do anything. So I did made some socks to be sure that I will be warm to do my day. So I really love them. And my daughter, she's 11, and we do have almost the same height, but we do have the same shoe size. So she said, okay, when I did finish it, I left them on my little side table in the living room, and when she saw them, she has saw them, she just grabbed them, hide them in her clothes, and just go and hide them in her room. I said, okay, don't hide them, you can borrow them from me. So there you go, she will be happy girl now that she can wear them. The second finished object is my easy eyelid yoke sweater from Chantal of Knititude. So I did finish it. It's not blocked yet. I didn't have the time to block it, but I really, really love it. It fits amazing, and I can wait when it will be blocked. It will be a better fit. So I knit it using woolies, so Lion Brand woolies in the raindrop colorway. So it is a great sweater that I can wear at work. So yeah, I can wait to wear it. So I still need to block it, and then when it will be blocked, I will probably wear it because I'm sure there will be some freezing cold temperature again. My daughter also wants one, but I did not cast it on yet, so I still need to do that. But I will probably do it more towards at the end of the summer so that she can have it for next year. My daughters grew so fast that I don't want it to be too short for her knitting now, and that it will be too short for her. So yeah, I love it. I love the color, I love everything. I really like this sweater, and the knitting part, Chantal, her pattern are always so easy to follow and amazing to knit. So I really, really love it. So the first whip that I would like to talk to you about is my side split pullover by Chantal of Knititude. I do have it in this tote that I've grabbed at the dollar store. I love it. I can carry this bag around. It's easy for me. I don't grab my sweaters to knit outside the house. So with an open tote, it's easy. I just can carry it around the house. I do knit in my living room, in my bedroom, and here in this chair. So yeah, I'm knitting it using LB Collection 100% Superwash Merino in the Quail colorway. So there we go. I will show you the last time that I record. Wait, something is stuck. Okay. So I do have it. So it's knit bottom up. So yeah. Last time that I recorded, I had barely start the back panel. So and then I knit like finish the back, do the front, and now I'm in the body. And I love it. And I'm in a purple mood, like two sweaters that are purple. Yeah, I know. I'm like that. I like when I start on one color, it will be all of that color. So yeah, so I really like it's pretty easy. And now I'm just working my way up, like knitting around and around. So I'm knitting it on Leica US, what are those? US 8 5mm, and I do have some stoppers. Those are my favorite one. They are from Chem Fiber Yarn. I do have like 6-7 pairs. I love those. Those are the best. Seriously, they are the best. So yeah, I like it. Since it's a DK weight sweater, it's lighter, so it will be great for spring. So I can't wait to finish it so that I can wear it in the spring. And the yarn is so soft, so squishy, so I really like it. So, and this one, my daughters don't want one, but my mom want one. So I made another one for my mom afterwards. So I always do mine first because I'm not used to the pattern. I want to like be more like conscious of everything. So if I make mistake on my sweater, it's okay for me. I don't mind, but I don't want to make mistakes in like gift sweaters. So that's why I'm doing this one first. I do have the colorway for my mom, but since she's listening to my podcast, I don't want to tell you because it's a surprise for her. She knows that I'm doing this pattern, but she don't know what color I'm using. The third project that I would love to talk to you about is in this gorgeous bag from Knitter's Nook. This is my favorite bag. If I had to put a sweater in a bag, this is it. This is the one, and I love it, and it's all dog. And since I'm a dog mommy, I really like those. There's not a dog that looked like mine in there, but my brother has 2 Dachshunds, so I really like those. So this is my cross back sweater from Chantal of Knititude. I know I cast on so many sweater from her. I love it. So the last time that I record, I was here towards the middle part. So this pattern is knit. You knit 3 pieces, and then you seam them together, and then you do the arms in around. So this is the back or front panel, because this you can wear it with the cross in front or in the back. So this is the first panel, the longest one, the largest one, I should say. And I'm currently in the second panel, and I'm knitting it using Lion Brand Chainette in the mustard colorway. So the color is written just here. And yeah, I love it. Really, really, I love it. and it's pretty easy. Now I just, like, this panel is so small compared to the other one, so I'm knitting that. And this yarn, oh my god, I love it. Seriously, I'm in love. There's not, the only downside is that there is not a lot of color choice, but I know that Hobie Yarn do pretty similar yarn, and which much more variety of colors. So yeah, I will need, because I want to do a few more patterns of Chantel. I love her patterns, like they are the best. So yeah, so I will make some other things, but not for now. Now I'm more finishing my, like, winter sweater, and I'm thinking about, like, more sweater, but more towards the summer, because I only have one summer knits, and it's my, how is it called, summer sorrel, that I've knit last week when I was on vacation. So yeah, I want to knit more. So I love this pattern. The third and last whip that I have is in this bag that I love from Bflycrochet. And this bag, I did put those are socks for my husband. They are the first pair of socks for my husband. And I did put them in hibernation at the end of last year. And during the month in February, he told me, like, when I will have my socks, I want my socks. He was freezing cold and he wanted to have knit socks. And the funny thing is that my husband never ever wanted me to knit or crochet him something. He said, no, I don't like that, I don't want that. And now he's like, okay, I want everything. So yeah. And I did make him, so I have the first sock complete. So my husband has pretty large feet, so he's pretty tall, and so he wants socks, so they are pretty tall. So this yarn is, let me grab the tag, Hood in Wool Cloud Sock in the Wolf Moon colorway. And I'm knitting those using Knitter's Pride Zing US 2.75 millimeters. Normally I do knit my socks using US 1, but I've already made a large socks using like the size large using US 1, and they didn't fit my husband's foot. So I grabbed US 2, and this one is slightly too big for him, but he doesn't mind. He said it's okay for him. He will wear them. He loves them. So I will finish it, but the next time I will do the size medium instead of large. And the pattern that I'm using for my socks is always the same. It's always the vanilla sock on DPN. Sometimes I will do Magic Loop, but I prefer DPNs by the Crazy Sock Lady. So yeah, and this is the large size that I've done. So yeah, so I did complete the first one. I don't know if I was in the heel the last time that I record, but yeah, I did the foot and everything. So I finished it like in a day and a half last week when I was on vacation. And start the second one, and I'm now on the leg. I did the cuff, everything, and I always use the same, use 2x2 rib, and then I did the cuff. For him I did 50 round, and then did the foot and around the toe, always like that, always heel flap and gusset, always like that. The first new cast on that I would love to talk to you about is in this bag that I've bought on Amazon. So I don't know what is, and there's no tag telling me what is a brand and everything. So those are my almost lost a few stitches. Okay. Those are my Persephone yarn. This is from Camfaber. Okay, the tag is here. So Camfaber yarn, and the colorway is Persephone. So it's in our vibrant 80-20, so 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon from Camfaber yarn. So this is from last year, color of the month. So Laura of Camfaber yarn, she died last year. Was team for color of the month was Greek and Roman god and goddess. So I did bought almost every one of them. I think I missed 2 or 3. No, I think 2. But this is the first one that I'm knitting, and I love it. I love the yarn. I love the fabric. I love everything about it. So to knit those, I'm using Chalgu DPNs US 1 2.25 millimeters. And yeah, so I did all the leg, the gusset decrease. I'm done. So I'm now on the foot. So I start those for the exact same reason that I did finish my socks that I've started in June, because I was freezing cold in my office and wanted more knitted socks. So that was it. I cast on this pair for that reason. Didn't have the time to finish, but it's okay. I will finish it and wear them next year. I will be stuck for next year on socks. The last new cast on that I do have, it's in this bag from the Longview Creation. Show you their logo. I love those. Those are my favorite socks bag. So I do have 3 or 4. So this is a pair of socks that I'm knitting using the Cozy Knitter. I didn't know if I had received this yarn over the last podcast. I don't think so. So I think it's male and new cast on at the same time. So the Cozy Knitter. So it was last month, not last month, January yarn of the month. So it's Hello Grello. There we go. And it came with the yarn and a mini. I love it. So what I did is the same night that I received the yarn, I did wound the yarn up and cast on and knit it. So this is the first sock, and I love it. Seriously. I think it's great. I love it. It's my first time using the Cozy Knitter yarn, and I'm in love. So I did finish the first one, start on the second one. I'm almost ready to do the gusset, not the gusset, the heel flap and the heel. So I love it, seriously. So the thing is that I was not the only one who loved this yarn. When my daughter, I did open the package up, and my daughter and my son was there, and my daughter was, I want one, and my son was also, I want one. So I said, okay, my daughter can steal this pair for me, because but my son, not, he is 8, he's so small and everything. So probably I will see how much yarn I do have at the end of this pair, and maybe I will do my son another one, a pair with this yarn. Whew. That was a lot of knitting. I did knit on a few other projects, but those were the project that had my main attention, and that I did all of it. for now, let's talk about mail. I did receive, like I've taught my in January color of the month from the Cozynator, and but I also have received my February one. So this is the colorway. So the name is Fancy Pants, and I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I wasn't when I did receive it. I was with my daughter. My daughter is always around me, so I did receive it, and I said to my daughter, "It's my color of the month." So she said, "Okay." So we played a guessing game, and we're like, "Okay, what color do you think?" And we both went, "Okay, it was Valentine's Day, so it must be pink, purple, maybe a little bit of blue." And then when I opened up and I said that's the color, we're like all surprised. But when I saw it, I was like, okay, that's a pair of socks for my husband or my dad. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a pair of socks for my dad since I'm doing one for my husband. But yeah, I love it, and it's so amazing, and I can't wait to get it on. So I was like knitting like crazy on my socks from January to be sure to cast this on soon. So yeah, so probably maybe no, I don't know if I will be done with my January socks, but maybe this will be cast on for at the next podcast. We'll see. So now let's talk about news. So like I've said at the beginning, I had so much issues that in February I could not record a podcast. First of all, I had some computer issues, so I did record a podcast and completely lost the files. So, and I was tight on time, so could not didn't have the time to record, and so that was sad. But yeah, things get in the way, and that is life, you know. And also my daytime job office did move, so it took me a lot of time to just figure this out and everything. So, and now the move is done, and I'm happy for that. So things have like recording the pandemic and everything, things really start to go back as normal. So if we are lucky, in a month we'll be returning to like normal, what it was before the pandemic. We hope so. We were hoping that everything goes well. What else? I'm in vacation right now, so that's why I'm recording on a Wednesday. So yeah, last week was spring break, so I was on vacation last week and this week. Last week I was alone with the kids. My husband had to work, so we were doing a lot of stuff. So every day we're doing something a little bit special. So we did a day of playing games and made some crafts. Another one, we were playing outside and enjoying like winter like we had, so it was really fun. And another day we did just Netflix and chill. So we were watching movie all day. Kids were exhausted, they wanted to rest, they wanted to do anything else but like lay on a couch and watch movies. So we watched movies all day with them. It was so fun. Then we did a shopping day that used to happen when you're on vacation. We always go shopping at least one day when we're on vacation. So that was so fun. And last Friday we went in an amusement center with the kids. They have been to few amusement center, but this one was the first time that we went there, and we had a blast. Oh my god, we had so much fun. So I was alone with the kids. We went there and it was amazing. You know, they were playing around. They had a big structure, and they were like running around in it and like sliding and doing some stuff, and it was amazing. And they had some like rooms that we can go with everything. They had a room, like it was like, we called it the the room with lasers, so they had lasers everywhere, and you need to go through the laser and everything. It was so fun. So we laughed, we had a great time, and it was so amazing doing that with the kids. And they did get back to school on Monday. So now this week I'm all by myself. So I did had to take care of my brother's dog. So he have two Dachshund, and I did have to go and take care of them because he's outside the city. So I went there, take care. I love them. They are so fun. So we had to play around with them, and I did bring the kids and everything. So, and they really love it. So yeah, I'm taking time, and I'm working on some stuff behind the scene, things that I'm hoping to bring more in the few weeks, months that are coming up. And yeah, just having the time to just be on a couch by myself with knitting and watching TV show. Like I did a lot of Netflix and chill with knitting and watching. I watch Sweet Magnolias. I watch like Love is Blind, and I did that, and I was like just entering the time by myself. I also read a lot, and I love that, and I really enjoy my gifts. Last Christmas, my husband gave me a candle, and I'm like carried around everywhere, and I love it and really appreciate it. So yeah, now on Monday I do have to go back to work in the new office. I've been there, but I didn't pass a day there. So it will be my first day at the office. So it will be fun. I'm hoping everything is gonna be good. So it's a temporary office, and we'll be there for a few years, and we'll move back in during the renovation of our like current office where we were. So it will be great. So yeah, that's about it. Things go well. I'm just thrilled for spring to arrive. Seriously, I can't wait. I'm tired. I know they're supposed to have a snowstorm this weekend. I'm like, okay, I'm over snow. Like, I know that we will have some more snowstorm, but I'm over it. I want to spring. I want to be outside enjoying like sunny weather and hot weather and everything. So yeah, I'm done with winter at this point in time. So I hope that you all are doing fine, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any question, please put them in the comment down below or email me. And until next time, happy making. Bye.